So the topic is mapping of critical care EHR Flowsheet data to OMOP CDM via SSSOM, or a simple standard for sharing ontology mappings. Starting with the background. So this slide shows the OHDSI's multifaceted journey. And you may see the real-world data, which is like Ouroboros, you know, this creature. And this symbolizes the endless cycle of data collection, harmonization, analysis, and evidence generation. As new data emerges, it feeds the cycle, promoting continuous research and discovery. Standardized vocabularies, old big turtle that you see above the real-world data, enabling us to utilize the data and interpret it. With the direction from the OHDSI leads, ETL translate data using the vocabularies, and the community, including software developers, utilize these resources, conducting studies and producing evidence that lead to more effective healthcare. So as you understand, the vocabularies as a core and the heart of the OHDSI ecosystem. That's why they are very important. So while various EHR flowsheet data requires mapping, our ultimate challenge is to define the best strategy for for generating, preserving, and disseminating mapping across the OHDSI ecosystem. And also we know that the health data mapping is costly, use case specific, and requires training and subject matter experts in healthcare. Also, it's essential for algorithm development and analytics. In turn, open source mappings usually do not have enough documentation and can lead to unexpected and sometimes hidden data inconsistencies. Also, we have adoption challenges because people use various sharing approach for mappings. For instance, source to concept map, wide mapping table, staging tables, or lookup tables, and whatever have you. So that's why we have to take care of the OMOP vocabularies first. We need to support them to maintain the vocabularies, and also we need the enhancement in the area of provenance, precision, and mapping justification. So our solution is prioritization of the vocabulary usage and generating mapping precision metadata. So the SSSOM is the elegant solution for this, and it allows us to store this information and use it in our research and our ETL especially. So here you can see different metadata types like mapping origin and intent, mapping creation, mapping precision, and mapping entity, which gives us more details about mappings. The next thing that we offer is the usage of mapping metadata table, which can be added to the OMOP CDM. And this table contains information about the level of confidence of the mapping, shows the direction of the mapping, whether it's exact match, broad match, or narrow match, or related match. Also, we can see the mapping justification, whether it was manually created or automatically created. Also, we usually want to know who did it, who actually did this mapping, and this table can help us to store this information. Also, you may see reviewer ID and label, which can help us to see who checked and validated this mapping. Also, there is information about mapping tool version. For instance, Usagi or Jackalope can be there if you use it. The content of mapping metadata table should be discussed, and some fields can be added or excluded after the discussion. Next, it's the automation. So we are working on the developing of machinery which can help us to integrate SSSOM mapping table into our ETL and our OMOP CDM instance. So we populate staging tables, mapping metadata tables, and this allows us to store information in basic vocabulary tables like concept, concept relationship, concept ancestor, concept synonym. And also we populate event tables using this machinery. Another important thing that we need integration of SSSOM into the OHDSI tools which do mappings or use mappings. And we began with Jackalope. The Jackalope is an AI-enhanced mapping tool which allows to manage mappings, create mappings, and visualize them. So if you're interested, please visit our another poster, number 24. The last but not least, and the most essential for us is the community engagement. That's why we encourage you to use mapping metadata in your ETL and in your current and future projects. So, yeah. If you do mapping or use mapping, please visit our poster 501. Thank you very much for the attention.